about a young college dropout who awakens one morning to find himself in the body of a high school girl. But where this scenario is usually used for romantic hijinks, Inside Mary is a disturbing look at identity, obsession, and the feeling of losing yourself in another person. And this is a common theme with Ashimi. He writes about characters going through disturbing, frightening changes, whether it's direct allegories from puberty like his vampire manga Happiness, or more subtle series like Akuno Hana, Flowers of Evil. The story of a teenage love triangle that gradually spirals its characters into darker, more violent versions of themselves. I had to cut out a big paragraph about Flowers of Evil because it didn't flow with the rest of the video, but it's really good and you should read it and not watch it. And okay. And what makes these stories so disturbing is how Oshimi is able to take these intimate, frightening moments in people's lives and trap the reader in them, making us feel everything these characters would feel. And to show you what I mean here, I want you to imagine that you are a small child walking in the park with your mother, but your little legs can't keep up with her, and she shouts at you to hurry up. And as she drifts further and further away, begins to disappear over the horizon, you call out to her, only for her to stop and look at you like this. Fear is gonna hit everyone differently, but when I read this panel, it filled me with what I can only describe as sheer pants-shitting terror. And what makes this scene so frightening is how Oshimi visually traps us in this moment. The entire scene unfolding from first person, forcing us to embody this small child, meaning that this first page carries the uncomfortable sinking feeling of losing your parents at a supermarket. But then, when we turn the page and reveal this furious face contorted in hate, this woman isn't staring at a character in the story, she's staring at us. And it's frightening, but it's this kind of subtle visual horror that makes Oshimi's work so disturbing. There's this unsettling duality to a lot of Oshimi's illustrations. He's an incredible painter, able to create works of real, breathtaking beauty. But it's like there's always this other side to his paintings. Always some little visual aspect that feels strange and wrong. A young girl gazing down at the viewer, her cheek speckled with dried blood. A woman staring at you, whispering something to a child against a flesh-colored background. A young face covered in shadow, melting into the distorted darkness that surrounds it. And a lot of it's so subtle, I can see people not finding these images frightening, but to me, what's creepy is a lot of them feel normal until you just stare at them for a while. And slowly, something unseemly begins to creep to the surface. It's these images that are the building blocks to Oshimi's stories. Whether he's drawing a small town in